You're listening to the Life Upgrade Lab, home of the Fresh Start Files. I'm Julie Hernandez, pharmacist, life coach, and your partner in real-life growth experiments. Lab coats and gloves optional, glitter goggles encouraged. Let's grab our glitter goggles, friend. We'll open today's file and get started. Have you ever known exactly what to do and then completely forgotten it because you were overwhelmed? A few weekends ago, I watched something happen that perfectly explains why even incredibly capable women hire coaches. So here's what happened. We had a storm. The trees came down on the power lines and took out our power in the whole complex. There was no elevator. We had a cookout, and they got power back to some of the buildings, but not our building. So we were down in one of the buildings that had power. The cookout was wrapping up and people were starting to clean up, and somebody took, you know those pans of water, it's aluminum pans, you could put water in them and put them on a burner so that you can keep food hot. That's what somebody was trying to manage that, and she picked it up thinking she picked it up by the part that wasn't hot. It wasn't near the burner, but the water was still hot. She ended up dropping it. She got burned in two places, and then it flew out at another woman walking by, and she got burned in another place. And so they screamed and they went into the bathroom to run cool water on their burned parts. Meanwhile, me with my bum knee said, oh, they're burned. Aloe helps with that. I have an aloe plant. So I went up the stairs. I went back to my place, up the stairs in the dark down the hallway because I forgot my phone to use it for a flashlight, clipped some aloe off, and went back down, helped another lady with her wheelchair because she was trying to go down the stairs without being able to walk very well with her family. So in the meantime, I grabbed the aloe, bring it back. One of the women, when I handed them an aloe stalk and cut it open for them to rub on their burns, one of them said, oh, I have an aloe plant too. That sentence caused me to pause. She already owned the solution. She just couldn't access it in the middle of the pain. And I realized that's what overwhelm does. It just paralyzes our brain and shuts us down, and we can't think. That's when we're so activated that we're overwhelmed, that we're highly traumatized, maybe PTSD, something happens and it triggers something, an emotional event in our nervous system. Doesn't make us incapable, just narrows our thinking. Our brain is trying to keep us safe and not thinking about other things or maybe solutions or whatever. Our faith connection for this is sometimes we think we've lost hope. Maybe we haven't. Maybe overwhelm has simply made it difficult to see what God has already provided. God hasn't moved. His promises haven't changed. But pain has a way of shrinking our perspective. I actually saw this in someone a while back when she said that everyone was telling her that she wasn't a Christian, and she was believing them. Felt like she had such paralysis from the things that she had gone through that she couldn't actually find the truth in all of this, and she needed some support to find that. She needed some support to be able to relax her nervous system and see the truth. But she was believing all these other people who were outsiders looking in and were telling her she clearly wasn't a Christian because of the way she was acting, when it was probably her nervous system just trying to protect her in her overwhelm and shutdown. Here's your fresh start experiment, your lab experiment. Ask yourself this week, what resources do I already have that overwhelm has caused me to overlook, if you can feel calm enough to do so? So you may have a friend, you may have a skill, you may have a scripture, you definitely have prayer, you may have a conversation with someone, you may have support that you didn't know about. This is why capable women hire coaches, not because they aren't smart, not because they're weak. Sometimes the aloe plant is already upstairs. They just need someone outside the situation who can help them remember it's there, not beat them down and make it worse. If you're exhausted from carrying everything alone, I would love to help you solve for why. Bring me your X and let's solve for why together. Thanks for joining me inside the Life Upgrade Lab. Experiments may get messy, but progress is still progress. If today's case file helped you, follow the show, leave a review, or share it with a friend who needs a fresh start. Until next time, keep your glitter goggles close and keep upgrading your life.